been a long time since I've seen y'all guys. I'm glad to be back on the channel. Welcome back to...
Hey Mom, look, the boys are back in town.
So it's been real quiet for the past couple months, and that's because we've been waiting on pieces. Our projects aren't really going too far, and I got a lot of other things I've been working on, like a chicken coop. So, what these are from Northwest Toys, I believe. I don't know. I'll get the link in there. Conversion mounts for the 2UZ to the 22RE mounts. Engine mounts. So I got both of them right there. I'm gonna go ahead and prime them, get them painted. Hopefully we'll be getting that engine in there tonight. It's been ready. I didn't paint it or anything just because I really had no desire to. I just want to keep it the normal Toyota, how it comes out of the 2UZ straight from the Tundra and Sequoia. So let's get these primed and painted. And there we go, nice and painted up. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them back together. Super easy. Polyurethane bushings to go in there, and then just pop them all together. So we'll pop them together, and then I'm gonna go take the old motor mounts out, but we'll meet y'all back in the garage. We got all the boys out here this evening. Those are painted. I gotta pop these off. Crackhead energy over here. Look at that, the whole yard's full. But mainly we're gonna come over here, pop off that engine mount, pop off that engine mount, and pop the new ones on.
Pop off.
Well, we got the old ones off. We got the old new ones somewhat on. We ran into a problem though. It just barely misses. Just barely misses on these. So as you can see on Tanner's side over here, a little bit more light. Just barely misses. So we're gonna have to drill it out a little bit more.
That ain't no big deal.
Custom.
Bensound.com.
Well, I know you couldn't really see what I was doing, but I was hooked to the table, and I was actually drilling out the holes to a 15/32, just a little bit bigger, just to get everybody able to bolt up. So I got this side all done. Looks nice, looks pretty. I'll bolt it in there, all nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same exact thing to the other one right here. I'm gonna drill all those out, and then we are going to bolt it up to that side. Let's get it. And with a little bit more drilling, I got this side on. This one was actually a lot less. That bottom right needed a little expanding upon, but other than that, it's nice and drilled out, and it is ready to go in. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy out. Get that motor in.
Bensound.com. Bensound.com.
That is a V8 instead of a first gen. Look at the radiator. Look at the radiator. So obviously we have a lot of things to go through. We got ECU to wire up. We got alternator to put in, thermostat to put back on, but it's in. It is bolted into the 4Runner frame. Heater core lines to redo. I got to redo some brakes down and through there. Got to redo a ground. That's right. But it's in.
Somehow.
This is where the fun begins.
It is in.
So yeah. I know I cut y'all a little short yesterday, but I wanted to hop back and explain what else I really need to do and what issues that we've come across. And I know you can't really see it very well down in there, but our power steering line is going to have to move. Our oil dipstick I had to undo from the actual engine, because if not, I was pushing up my steering. speaking about the steering, I'm going to have to drop the steering a couple inches to clear for the oil pan. And with that, I can just use a bracket and relocate, and should be good on all my geometry. Third or fourth or whatever. The oil filter is going to have to move somewhere else, or relocate, or take off the extra, I can't remember what that piece is again. Take that off. And then back here, we got a bunch of brake lines that I didn't show yesterday. Brake lines, and my fuel comes up through here. So I'm going to have to work in through that, because that is the exhaust right there. With that right there, that's my exhaust, heat shield. And those are all brake lines and gas lines. So I'm going to have to redo that. I'm going to have to move them somewhere else. My ECU plugs are still good. Now we'll go up through there. And then power steering pumps on the Tundra and Sequoia are on the passenger side. This is on the driver's side. So I'm going to have to be moving stuff around. But I got a lot of things ahead of me for the engine bay. And that's just for the engine bay. That's not even including my transmission, which I don't even know if I'm going to go manual, if I'm going to go automatic. First, I'm going to get this in, get it working. Oh, yeah, and I also forgot the alternator. And if you hop all the way back here, the starter. So I got a lot of things ahead of me. I just want to focus on the engine. I also got to get the cable throttle body in. But it's in there. Like, I can work around things. Now that it's in there, I can work around with the steering, the oil filter, and all that stuff. That way I can figure out what needs to move and how I can readjust. But that being said, thank y'all for joining in on this episode of Shag Shop, and we'll see y'all a lot sooner than later. Bye, y'all.
Bensound.com